Hey gang, Game Face here, and it's time for more Planet Coaster. Um, hey Hein, hey Rise Burn, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so yeah, I'm actually at the point where I know there's a bunch of things that I have to do, but then there's the things that I'm looking to do, and I just had an idea. Well, actually, Bye, Rise. I just had an idea to throw in a hidden cave down here, and I was going to do that. Because, well, why not, eh? Hey, Kvetchi. Kvetchi. Every time. My brain just won't let me my mouth pronounce that properly. Hey, Nathan. How you doing? Okay, what's going on? Let me choose it. Let me choose you. I want you. There we go. I guess I could have, like, flattened the stuff around it first, and that would have worked. That would have definitely worked. Okay. So, flatten that out. I'm gonna paint it like it's not well traveled. Not as well traveled. Somewhat a hidden path, but not really a hidden path. Okay, so what do I need to do here? I need, like, hidden stairs. What am I gonna put in the cave? Uh-oh, I didn't even think of that. I guess I'm gonna put a dock, some treasure, and like a pirate. Some pirates. I don't know. Maybe something like that. Actually, before I do this... Yes, 7 hours left. I'll be announcing the winner in Monday evening stream. Who knew there was hair beneath that hat? I knew. Lots of people knew. This isn't the first time I've taken off the hat. It's just I don't want to... I'm going... yeah, I just don't want to wear a hat all night. And I'm driving 250 kilometers after this. Hey Wayne, how are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to start this off with a... one of these. Here's the start of our building. We'll just hide it. We'll just shove it over here. Shh, don't look at that. It's just to make this a building. I'm doing good today, Nathan. How are you? It's Friday. I'm kind of sad I can't stream tomorrow. But, life is as life is. Okay, we need to get this so this seems like it's real. Hey Destiny, how you doing today? No hat today. I was saying I'm after this I've got to like drive 250 kilometers and I don't really feel like wearing a baseball cap the whole time because I've worn a hat, because that's what would have to happen. And what am I making? I'm making like a hidden, like, stone staircase to a cave down here. No, just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I shouldn't be doing this. I should actually be working on the coaster. That's not what's happening, is it? Who knew? I knew. I knew I was doing this afternoon. I'm like, what am I possibly going to do in Planet Coaster today? What am I going to build? And the answer came, build that staircase you talked about the other day. You're spending your first night on your own. Well, that's something to look forward to. It's always fun. Well, when you're your age. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? We're gonna have steps. We're gonna have stairs. I guess I'm gonna cut out the world where the steps come in. Is what I'm gonna do. Or no, I'm gonna bring the world out where the steps come in. And push the world in where the steps come in. But they're gonna have to change angles at a certain point. My hair changed. No, it's just Pokey Hat has been is resting. My hair has been like this. Well, okay, if you watch some of my really old videos, my hair wasn't like this. You'd be right about that. It was much longer. But this is what it's like now. Oh. That makes sense. Yeah, I do. I almost always wear almost always wear a beanie. But like I've been telling people, I don't want to I'll be driving for 2.5 hours this evening. And if I wear the beanie, I'm going to have to wear a baseball cap driving because my hair will be all, you know, I guess sort of unpresentable, but not like I really care. Not like I'm going to make a presentation where I'm going. So it's not, doesn't make a difference. But, you know, it just is what it is. I feel as though that should go out more. And if it's gonna do that, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm working on based on what looks like a shadow. Hey, VaultyTuber! Welcome to the stream. So, what, you know, I can't actually hear the game. I can't actually hear my computer. I've had to turn down the volume because I don't have my headphones on. Have you ever played Banished or Airport CEO? Well, those sound like two totally, completely different games. But I haven't played either. I'm doing this wrong. So no, I haven't actually played either. I'm not much of a management sim player. I don't really enjoy management sims. My favorite games are first-person shooters. Oh, and third-person shooters. Shooter. Well, not really shooter. So my favorite games are like Horizon Zero Dawn, Dying Light, Dishonored, Far Cry 4. Those are my favorite games. The biggest thing I'm looking forward to right now is Far Cry 5. That's where I am in the gaming world. Medical town building strategy game. Yeah, see that's where it all falls apart for me. It's when it's because I suck so bad at strategy games. I'm not kidding, dude. I suck at first-person shooters too, but I have a lot of fun. And you know, some of them I'm good at. Some, you know, but not all. Medieval stories, yeah. Never played it. Never even heard of it. But like I said, most of my gaming outside of YouTube is. Okay, so we've got that. Let's change the world. Literally, let's change the world. Auto paint selected. No, see, I used to play multiplayer games, but I don't anymore. I just can't stand the environment. The environment in in multiplayer games, a good percentage of them are just awful. It's not a place you want to be. It's basically constant abuse. So yeah, I don't play multiplayer stuff that often. About depth. I've thought of that. Buying that multiple times years ago when it was first a thing, but I never did. I would have probably liked that. Okay, so we got this staircase going on here. I think I'm gonna build the cave like right here. Before I do though, I want to know how big. Hey Nick, I want to know how big a boat is. How big is a boat? Is there like boat? Boat. Haha, boat. That's how big a boat is. Yeah, I just wanted to build something different. That's all we're doing here. You know, it's all done. Like, it's not though. It's not. Like, I don't know if you want to sit here and watch me put light after light after light after light for like 3 hours, which is what this is going to take to finish all these lights here. I don't think I'm gonna have a hard enough time doing that. I've been avoiding it for like a month. You know, the other thing is, there's stuff to do in here. This needs to be finished. All this on this side. All this is fine. But you know, they're just looking into a dark cavern on the side. That's got to be finished. So there is a huge amount of work to do. But it's not, you know, this is almost live stream worthy, whereas the other stuff is just like tediousness. And yes, I might eventually make you guys suffer through it. But I just didn't want to do that on Friday the 13th. I wanted something fun to build on. Before I get food, Okay, chisel. Let's chisel me a cave. Okay. Get right in there. Whoops, wrong one. The same place they got the steam generators from. Westinghouse, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it could have been called Pirate Bay. But I would have expected more... For Pirate Bay, I would have expected, like, more... just, like, this style of thing. And less of, like, the mansions, the big houses, and all this stuff. So, that's why how Paradise got into the whole thing. It's like a pirate retirement theme park, in a way. If that makes any sense. I know that doesn't make any sense, and it sounds kind of ridiculous, but that's what it is. It's a pirate retirement theme park. Had the worst day of your life today. Okay. Be careful you're not belittling somebody else's worst day. It better be bad. You know what I mean? Sorry, I shouldn't say that. But if it is, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, back to this. How do if I bring this around? Well, that's not good. Well, Lucip, I would. Thanks, Fairboy. Glad you joined us. And don't forget, there's a contest too. There's like a link in the description. You can. I'm giving away a copy of Planet Coaster. There's about 6 hours left in the contest, so be sure to go get your thing and all in there, and you know, don't forget the contest. I mean, enter, of course. At least you have your vape. Yeah, I would start with video drivers. No, Benny. Planet Coaster is only on PC. Is this a thing I should do? Yeah, careful with vaping, though. I'm actually giving it away to celebrate my first 1,000 subscribers for YouTube. Is why I'm giving it away. But if you don't want to enter, sure. What am I making? I'm making like a hidden staircase around the back of the building, so like nobody knows it's here. It's a secret, and when they go down here, they don't even notice. It's like, don't even know that's there. Of course it's here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing something because basically there's nothing else to do anymore. I'm thinking, other than the lights on the coaster, which I'm not going to do live stream because, you know, it's going to bore me to death. So it's probably going to bore everybody else to death. So I choose not to. Do the lights on that coaster on the live stream. So I'll do that, I don't know. Oh yeah, every single thing you see here, every building, there's nothing taken from the prefab stuff. And yes, you can have blueprints. For instance, this is something that I've uploaded to the Steam Workshop. If I can get it to fit in the world. Hello? Yeah, this is like something it won't fit. There's not enough ground to put it on. Hello, poster. Oh, will you fit there? So yeah, like you can build things such as this, which other people can take and place in their worlds, and usually there'd be pathing that you'd put down and stuff like that. But you know, this is Did I just hop in a coaster and not actually start the test? Test. Hop in coaster. What am I doing? That's just ridiculous. This isn't gonna work. 12 a.m. How's it gonna be scary, like, at noon? Stop the test. Start the test. So, this is, like, something that you could download. Anybody can download this. This is on my workshop page. Whoa, that's gonna echo, isn't it? And, yeah. So, yeah, everything you can imagine you can build. You know, within reason. And there's packs you can buy. Like, there's the spooky pack, which none of that is you. I wish. I should redo this. I should take this ride, put it in the new park. You can send me a screenshot. I'm not going to look at it now, is it? I'll look at it after. After the stream. My voice is kind of relaxing. Oh yeah, I guess I already have it. It's Friday. Just that in itself is kind of relaxing. Also, I think I might talk louder. More pronounced when I'm wearing headphones for some reason. That might just be a thing. I'm the internet's version of Walt Disney. I would hope I'm a much nicer person. But thanks. That might be better. Sorry. That's why with the headphones on, I know what's going on. Oh well. No headphones on. So, you know, that's like what the things you can do in this game, and actually I shouldn't have done that way. So as you can imagine, this is the other way. This is more spread out. Yeah, you should. The stuff that people have put on the workshop is unbelievable. Like people like Fricker. Yeah, it's just like some of the stuff they do on there is like I'm blown away, and I build stuff like this. Of course, you know, like I say, I'm okay at this, but I'm not as good as people. But, you know. People seem to think that I'm better than I feel I am. If that makes sense, right? I look at my stuff and I keep on. I just think there is so many other creators out there that do such a better job than me. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Is this right? Is this right? What am I doing? I think I might have done this wrong. But yeah, there's like hundreds of thousands of pieces on the workshop now. But I don't use them in my parks. Not that I don't like them. It's more of a personal decision that when I start a park, I decide whether I'm going to use any prefab pieces, anything like that. And generally, I just use the pieces that are in the game and nothing else. Okay, thanks, Benny. Catch you later. You can check out my my Outlast 2 stream if you want. So I do horror walkthroughs, yes. One of my favorite genres of games. Doesn't everybody say that? Hey man, main lag. Just building. Same thing we do every day. So obviously this is going to require somewhat of a change. How much is it with all the DLC? I don't know. I should probably, you know, add that to my cart. The other thing is I should turn Planet Coaster up a bit. Store. Add to cart. Whoops. What are we doing? Come on, Planet Coaster. Steam. Didn't add it to my cart. It's like you already own it. Okay, so Planet Coaster, Spooky Pack, Back to the Future, Knight Rider, and Munsters. Purchases a gift. Yeah. It won't let me. It won't let me. So, I don't know. Let's see. 4 is 12. 16 is 28. Oh, it's $87.96 Canadian. Which is meaningless, isn't it? So yeah, it's like almost 90 bucks Canadian. It's probably like 60 or 70 bucks American. But it's off Steam. So, you know, that's the actual description of the contest. Is you will be gifted it through Steam. Terms and conditions apply. We will probably need to be friends on Steam momentarily. If that friendship lasts longer, that'll be up to you. Yeah, around 65 bucks. That's what I figured. So it's a great value. Don't forget to enter. I was actually quite surprised. Because I've been tracking, you know, the entries. As would be the thing to normally do. Being as I'm, like, making, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, I've been amazed. I've been absolutely amazed. Okay, Nathan. Well, you have a good night. And we'll see you next time. I have CSGO on my wish list. Yeah, yeah, it's been there for a long time. I could have bought it dozens of times. I'm like, nah, I'd never play it. You don't understand me. It could be that we're speaking different languages. Being from Brazil, I guess English is probably isn't your, you know, like you said. A legendary Eagle Master right now. €56. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, what am I doing here? I am going to make this cave work. Because right now it's not. It's not. Ooh, there we go. Why would I say that? Yeah, I don't speak Portuguese. I'm bad enough at English. Okay. You gotta be kidding me, right? Yeah, if you like building stuff like this, it's definitely one of the best tools around to do so. I'm gonna have to move my boat. They didn't tell me they were filling in this land. Can I do accents? Not really. Not good ones. Not something I would do. No, I can't do accents. Just, it sounds mocking when I do an accent. I'm not, and I, yeah, and I'm, yeah, I don't want to, yeah, bad for me to do accents. PC crashed. I very rarely have PC crashing problems. Yeah, so I don't know. That'll all have to be figured out if I'm not figuring that out with everybody now. Basically, Lucip. I have to figure that out later. A 940 MX. I don't even know what a 940 MX is. Where does that sit in the world of things? 940 MX. Dedicated laptop. Well, it would okay, so yeah, your graphics would be fine. Where you'd probably run into problems running on the laptop is when you get too many people in your park. When over 1,000 people, you'll find your park will start to lag because of all the individual minds of each of these people, all taking up CPU time. So that's the problem with like basically what I'm running right now, graphics wise, is dual Titan X's. But like I said, I play first person shooters, so I'm not running that for Planet Coaster in any way. I'm running that for first person shooters. The Yeah, so the 940 MX would probably be fine, but it's the CPU that's going to suffer. Crashed and won't start anymore. Yeah, see, my PC, I built it 2 years ago. The Titans weren't in there. The Titans were a more recent purchase. Well, no. Yeah, okay. A year and 10 months ago, the Titans were put in there. So it wasn't that long ago. Okay, so I need to, doesn't matter if this thing looks dangerous. I'm not putting railings on it. No, no. That's funny. I'm trying to hide it as much as possible in the stone and have the stone be the hand railing in a way. But it's like one of those piratey back entrance things. Yeah, some of the stone work I just can't get covered without. Yeah. Okay, so I want to create a little. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that way. We're going to create land. Not too much. Might be too much. Yeah, just something like that. Somewhat random. That look kind of funny for some reason. A lot of it looks somewhat funny for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Somewhere in here, I buried a boat. Come on. Don't ask why I buried a boat. Just know that I did. See? Okay, catch you later, Paraboy. Glad you could make it. And I generally do this every day. I won't be here this weekend, but I'll be back on Sunday evening, continuing where I left off. So have a good night. Okay. No more boat. Yes. Main lag, it's a lot of fun. Okay, bye. Glad you could join us. Even if you can't understand what I'm saying. What did they call this thing? I need... let's just go... That's a rock. I don't need a rock. Not yet. Let's do pirate stuff. Doesn't seem right, does it? I should probably cut into the island a little more. Do something like that instead. That's what I should probably do. Might as well get to it, eh? There's the boat. Should I add some, like, big mystery to this? Not flat. Let's undo that. I think I missed. Okay, so is this... should this be a thing? No, not that big thing. You know what? It's kind of ridiculous, but you know where it is? What I'm looking for? In here. Let me see. No, not pirate fountain. Just fountains, generic fountains. Nope. I found fountains are awesome things to put in front of doors. Could you imagine that? Finding that out? It's like, that doesn't make sense. But look at it. It makes perfect sense. Who would have thought, you know? It's crazy. Fix this now. Because this is just not working. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this around to here. Because that stupid window sort of ruins the mystery. It's not quite a mystery yet. Actually, let's yeah, just for today. I don't have headphones on either, so I can't hear what's going on. So it seems I'm talking different as well. Could be a deal. It could be a thing. Definitely could be a thing. But yeah, I just didn't want to wear the beanie all night and then have to go drive 250 kilometers wearing a baseball cap. Because after this, I'm heading out of town for the weekend. Okay, we need this. What we need. Okay, I don't like that. It's ruining it for me. It's absolutely ruining it for me. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ruin it for it. Make any sense? That doesn't make any sense. Windowless. Oh, we need pirate stuff. Pirate. No pirate stuff? There's no pirate stuff at all. That's too big. That's too big. That's way too big. Everything's just too damn big. Or maybe the space I'm trying to put it in is too small. Yes, I think that is. I think it is. What's the best game I've ever played? That's a really hard question. Horizon Zero Dawn. Guess that wasn't that hard of a question after all, was it? Right now, that's my favorite game. You know, my favorite games change a lot more like that. It's unlikely to work its way off the list ever, but you know, favorite games can change. Oh, that's the wrong thing to delete. No, that's still the wrong thing to delete. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so you want to be like that? I can play your game. I can play this game. I mean, your game. It's game. More filters. Fire it off. We've got to. What do we got to do? We got to put a larger thing here. That makes any sense? Good? Are we good? We're not good, are we? Yeah, I guess that's good. That's good. Fine. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Now we gotta go back to pirate stuff. Yeah? No. No? No. Yeah. It's pirate cult. Pirate cult. Double whammy. So I thought that I changed that to a larger stone, but I didn't. Is that what's going on here? 4 meter. No, that's the buttress. Okay, I'm good here. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I just selected the wrong thing. Ooh, that looks kind of good. Doesn't all look the same. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got this. I don't know what this is. Maybe I should just like put a toilet sign here. What do I want? We can do that, you know. Not a toilet sign, but you know. Pirates only. we can even put it in pirate lettering. Pirates only. I don't know if I should do that. Probably shouldn't do that. Not gonna do that. Okay, so now looking at this, I've got to find some way to, like, not hide this exactly. But just blend it in better. Blend it in better. That's what I need to do. So we're gonna go to scenery and we're gonna see what we can do with that. I'm putting a big fountain in. That's not gonna hide it. Hey, Discode! Glad you could make it. So, having a good Friday? Or a good Friday the 13th? I should be building spooky stuff today, but no! We're not there yet. We're not ready for spookiness. There we go. Ready for this planet coaster. Okay. Little details that matter. Hello, where'd you go? That's what we need. Now, if I were to say, take this, and I don't know, flatten this out a bit. That would be a perfect place for some trees. Some trees would hide this really well. Yeah, scenery. That was not what was intended. Oh, that's all over the place. Well, if you're gonna be like that, I'll just have to play again. I think I'm going to paint this green. Well, like grass. I'm gonna paint it grass. Like this. We're gonna leave that little beach area there. And then more scenery. Because, you know, you can never have enough scenery. It's too bad Frontier doesn't make a more generic world builder. Some type. They would do it so well. Or I think they would. They're just a sandbox world builder. Here's a bunch of bugs. Okay. I spoke of trees. Let's go find some trees. Here's a tree. Guess what? You've been demoted. Just a plant now. No treeing for you. Some stone pieces. Like rocks. Or like stone pieces from the spooky DLC. I could be doing that. And we got Bendy Tree. Bendy Tree can stick out here. And we could have another. Actually, you know what? No Bendy Tree there. Bendy Tree's gonna stick out here. Looking for ways to hide my island, my cave. Do you know how you can get your past broadcast back? Well, I don't know, Subhanabid. Like, I don't know. Like, that is weird. Like, it'll only retain so many days. So, yeah, I'm not sure. A hell of a lot of days, though. Considering I have 73 of them. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. If there's a solution, I don't know enough about Twitch to even know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not actually even streaming to Twitch. I'm streaming to a third-party service that streams to Twitch for me. Even know. But I do have, obviously, I'm streaming to my own account. I'm not actually streaming to Twitch. I'm streaming to a third-party. Something's wrong. Yeah, that's what's wrong. I shouldn't go visiting Twitch. Because they don't remember your volume settings, and they reset the volume every time you open the webpage. I'll never learn. Oh well. Guess it was never I was never meant to learn. I've already done this. I guess a little bit. Not a lot. No. Let's see. That didn't turn out too bad. Actually, most of that's fine. Yeah, I don't need anything else there. Yeah, don't fall down those stairs. Okay, I was going to put treasure here. But we're not going to put treasure here. Because the treasure's behind the door. The treasure is the door. The treasure is the mystery of what's behind the door. I don't know. I'm looking for something. I just don't know what it is. Ooh. Really? I'm not even clicking that. Let's click this. Hello. It won't let me go through it? Okay, where are we? If I knew you weren't gonna let me touch it after I put it down, I wouldn't have put it down there, game. Really. That poster makes me sad sometimes. Huh? There we go. There we go. Bye-bye. Oh, no. No, that's no good. Okay, that's better. All that. Just to change my mind. But like I say about Planet Coaster, if you're not willing to tear it down, don't bother building it. Just don't. Everything you build can't come out right. Okay. And I guess I've already started down here. Haven't done much. Like under the coaster stuff. I did fill it in, you notice, though. It used to be like just like solid like stone under the coaster. Not anymore. I did that. That was me. Oh, that's a lot of space to fill in. Who made all that space? It's not growing out from underneath the water. Okay, let's throw some other colors down. Let's do that again because, you know. I did. Okay, let's see here. Let's mark this thing up a bit. Not like that. Back to this. Let's take this and we'll go to 1 meter. And we'll just create some random. Whoa, that's not random. I didn't even move the mouse. I guess it was random. Totally random. But non-productive random. Just gonna create some grooves, dents in it. Maybe I'll leave. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry. How are we doing here? So, in all this little grooviness I created, put some of that in there. More of it there, wasn't there? Here? Doesn't seem to be. Maybe that's too big. I should go with the more classic now. Okay, we're just going to bring it back here and make another pass across this. And see if we can finish this up. I'd really like to get this done tonight. Oh, I should be onto the tree portion of our program. No. Go. Yeah, I'll keep doing that. I just keep doing it. Oh well. There we go. More as not trees than I do as trees. And this is pirate. Oh, maybe that's not exactly true. But sometimes it seems like it. I need some of this. Okay. Wow. That came together pretty quickly once it was done. Once we were working on it. Yeah, you know what? What do I want to do here? Go here. Let's take this. No. That's better. Is it better though? It is better. Just by that much though. What happened with my hair? Nothing. It just doesn't have this over it right now. That's all that's going on. No need to yell. It's not that different. I sort of figured that was the case. That's too big. You know what? Because it's just not noticeably enough above the ground. Is this above the ground? No, that's not above the ground. Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna paint this. No, green. We're gonna paint it plant colored. Because, you know, it's underwater. Take that and we'll paint it rock colored. There we go. Now. And only now. I'm gonna put some trees on it. I should play Uncharted. Which one? I've got Uncharted 3 and Uncharted 4 and Uncharted The Lost Legacy all uploaded on the channel. I didn't do Uncharted 1 or Uncharted and Uncharted 2. But I did all the others. It was actually a little bit of an influence on this park in a way. Two. I have it. But I'm not, yeah, no. I couldn't imagine going back that far. I'm sure it's good. I haven't played, like, I have it, but I haven't played it. And the reason I have it is because I have, I bought the whole series as one set when Uncharted 3 came out. Oh, my park's almost ready. Like I can't publish it now. The lights aren't done here. You know, the lighting isn't done here. Whoa. None of the lighting's done in here. Lighting's all done in here now. Finally. And it's all working as it should be. The queue's all built. You know, there's just so much I have to do. Like, it'll be published next week. It'll be next week. I'm not pushing myself. I'm not trying to hurry through it. I am trying to get it done, but I'm not trying to rush myself through it. There we go. Just one tree. One tree, all by itself. Or we'll go with the classic. 1, 2, 3. We had that one a little lower. I don't know why that's a classic. Seems like something you'd see. Okay, well, while I have this in hand... Whoa. I'm gonna go plant a few of them over here. So what do we got for space here? Is that space enough for trees to decide this is a good place to grow? I think so. I think so. So we're gonna have to prepare for tree growth. Painting it green behind where I put green stuff, just to like reinforce it. I think we're good here. Well, we're close to good. Oh, perfect. Okay, that's good. That looks reasonably good. Little barren over here. Yeah, the staircase doesn't like stand out or anything. Yeah, I don't know. Works for me. Guess what we can do? Go back to the pirate theme here. Yeah, no. I was gonna say they could be like in the middle of unloading treasure. No. They can't. I guess they could be, but they're not going to be. That's where we're at. So, the other big thing that really needs to be done, and it really, really, really needs to be done, and I really don't want to do it in a live stream, is finish all these lights. But it looks like we're getting to that point. Did I say something else needed to be done? Yeah, I needed to figure out what was going on in here. This is bad. This is a little better. I like what's going on in here. Maybe we need some other type of thing along that lines, down and along in here. Like, I don't mean like the whole thing looking like that. I mean like a few like sections that sort of have been decorated, let's say. Okay, come on. Getting dark and I can't see and I'm afraid. That's not what I need. Not gonna find what I need with a pirate filter on. Okay, let's this. Do this. And then we can see what a bad job I'm doing. Yep, that's exactly what's going on. Bad things have happened. Hey TLR, how you doing? Okay, so we got this. Paint that up a bit, and then I'm going to push this all up. Okay, that's fine. Didn't look like that though. Okay, we'll have to get rid of that. Okay, same with this. This should be stone. Okay, so in here we will put another jetty just along the side here. Hey Sky, how you doing? This, and we're gonna do this. And that. The Astros are right there. The hats right here. And I after I'm done this live stream, I've got to go drive 250 kilometers. So I just didn't want to wear a hat while driving, so I'm going hatless now. If that makes any sense at all? It does to me. Okay, so what do we want here? We want... Isn't there like a crane? That's too much. Or is it too much? Yeah, it's too much. Okay, so we're just gonna take a bunch of barrels. And I mean by a bunch of barrels, I mean there's gonna be a lot of barrels here. The giveaway and you can enter the giveaway until I think midnight tonight. I'll be announcing the winner on Monday's live stream. Okay, what else would they have in here? What else can I shove in this corner here? I have no thoughts on those at all. I can tell you right now that I've never bought a computer in my life. I've built every computer that I've ever had. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. When I was a kid, I had, what was it? An Amiga 500? An Amiga 512? Yeah, an Amiga 500 is what I had. I didn't build that. I took it apart and broke it, though. Yeah, I did. But I wasn't a kid anymore at that point. When I broke it. Okay, let's make it so that those lights work. So we got a bunch of cannons in storage. We've got that. There's also, I think we have some barrel bin. Can't put this there. Another one of these somewhere. I don't know where it is. Campsite, cargo. There we go. They're saving up for something. Now the question being is, now that I've done that, what am I doing here? I think this calls for a row of tiki huts. I could be wrong. Or is this the way up to here? Because there is no way up here. Well, Sky, it's really going to depend on where you live. Like, if you're in Canada, I can give you some good sites. First off, before anything, I would suggest Amazon. But if you're looking to build a computer, there's places like Memory Express, NCIX. But again, I'm in Canada, so you know I can give you that. If you're anywhere else, you're gonna pay duty on that stuff. In the U.S., yeah, again, I wouldn't even be able to guess. I've never bought any hardware. Well, that's not true. That's not true. I did buy the hot swappable drive bay that's in my machine right now from Frozen CPU. I also bought the filters, all the air filters that are on my machine from Frozen CPU. So there is some stuff I did have imported, but again, it's somebody from the States would have much better luck at answering that, because I don't even know where to start. I'm sorry. But yeah, everyone that I know is Canadian. Newegg? You have Newegg in the States? Is that a US thing? Newegg, Canada. Is based in... Oh, you have Newegg. Newegg. There you go. Newegg. Tiger Direct. Yeah, all those other ones. Like NCIX is Canadian. Tiger Direct and Newegg are in the States, I think. Okay, so we're in here. We need some stuff done. We need to make this thing better. So yeah, if you're building your own PC, you need a motherboard with a matching CPU and RAM and a power supply, hard drives, and an operating system. If you're building a gaming rig, you'll probably want to add a video card to that. But these places will also sell pre-built things, so you could basically almost choose what you want and have them put it together for you. But I truly believe that building your own is the best when it comes to a gaming rig. Of course, you know, me. I just put $6,000 worth of stuff on my credit card when I built my machine. That's all I did. Oh, maybe not all of it, but a lot of it went on the credit card, and I just paid it off because there was no way I could buy it. You know, by the time I would have done it the other way, some of the stuff I would have bought would have been out of, like, I would have been able to buy a better CPU, a better this, a better that. Whoa. What just happened there? Really? That light doesn't do anything until I... Oh, no. That is when the water runs out of the world. Let's not do that. I don't know why the water runs out of the world there. But it does. No, not pull. Push. We'll push more too, because... Really? You're going to actually push the ground down too? No, thank you. We'll move back to pushing 3 meters. We'll just push harder. Ah! There we go. Right? Right. Okay, now what do I do here? Yeah, I wouldn't see why not. What? Well, actually, I would. What brand of 600 watt power supply are you talking about? So that's another thing. When I built my PC, like I have Corsair AXI power supply. It's an 860 watt. But yes, I am running dual Titan X's off it. But because it's a Corsair AXI series, I can do that. But, you know, you get another 860 watt, one of those gray box, you know, just a plain no-name brand thing, and it'll blow up. I'd say it would be borderline without having a brand name on it. But yeah, it would probably be just fine. A lot of what they say when they say, "Oh, you need like 1200 watts to run dual Titan X's," is yeah, just a random old power supply without properly balanced rails and multiple rails for different, you know, yeah, you would need a different power supply. But better power supplies are better. That sounded kind of stupid, but it's true. Better power supplies are better. Can I actually do something in their game? Oh, I can. Yeah, I would say the CX, again, with a brand name like Corsair, I would be confident that you'd have no problems. The requirements on a 800 Ti are probably about 350 true watts, but they pad those heavily. So when you look at the website, it might say 450 watts or 500 watts, and you need an 800 watt power supply. But if you have a good quality power supply that has balanced output on all the rails and everything, it's like solid state, like, you're good. Don't apologize for the questions. It's talking is free, and I am more than happy to be the guy that helps. What am I looking for? I'm looking for another house. I'm looking for something that I can copy into there, and then change the paint job or something. I know all these houses are the same thing. Oh, that's just a memento. We don't want just a memento. There we go. Oh, where am I? I maxed out my RAM at 32 gigs. Only once have I ever seen my machine use more than 16 gigs. And at that time I was rendering in Adobe Premiere and converting in FFmpeg. So my CPU was also running at 100% at that time, just pinned for like a couple hours. So in normal circumstances, you're never going to be able to use more than 16, I'd say, unless you're doing like movie rendering and stuff like that. What does the RAM do? RAM is the random access memory of the computer. That's where the computer stores stuff while it's running, so that it can access it like instantly. Like, well, by snapping my fingers, it's a lot faster than snapping your fingers, depending on the speed of your how fast your memory runs. So yeah, the RAM is the running memory. So basically, that's what programs do, is manipulate stuff in RAM. Is basically what programs do. And display output on the screen. So RAM is the memory of the computer. The hard drive is the solid storage where when you shut it off, that stays. I need some more diverse content there. And you also need a better way out of this place. Actually, does there really need to be much more than that? You know, I'm an Intel NVIDIA guy. I'm not... The Ryzen is... The AMD Ryzen is an amazing thing. It is. I would have no problem suggesting you buy a Ryzen. Thanks, Kvetchy. Kvetchy. Thanks. I will definitely have safe ride. I guess that means you're taking off for the evening. I'm glad you could make it. So on the whole AMD NVIDIA video card thing, I am definitely an NVIDIA guy. And I would say, yeah, you're better off with NVIDIA. But when it comes to your CPU, Intel versus AMD Ryzen, right now I'm like, yeah, they're good. Unless you want to spend a lot more money on an Intel, the new, what is it, the 6700? You're not going to do better than the Ryzen 7s either. So, you know, you can go either way. Okay, have a good weekend, and I will see you then. Why does it feel like I've lost all my water again? I haven't. Okay. I'm gonna push this back a bit. All of it. And I'm gonna have to open up the world a bit more. Not open up the world, open up the hole. The other thing I want to do is add some lighting. As soon as I get some lighting in here, we'll be able to see what's going on. Oh, you got 1080 with a Core i7. You will have an excellent gaming rig there. Especially being as the Core i7 is the it's like Kaby Lake. Is that what that is? Or Coffee Lake? Is that the new one? Coffee Lake? Yeah, but a Core i9 is not going to get you better gaming. There's like, if you want gaming chips, it was the 4770 K and the 4790K, the 6770K. Basically, it's the chips with the K on the end, because what you can do with those, they're overclockable. They basically have a turbo mode, but yeah. So you know, for your dollar, you're gonna get better performance out of the ones that are deemed to be the gaming CPUs for some reason. And I don't know why they do that. Like, I'm running a 4790K. Okay, this guy looks like an idiot. Oh yeah, the i9 is overkill. No, I don't think there's an i9 gaming chip yet. Like, there's no... This is the one to buy. How many fans are in my PC? 6. Well, excluding the one on the power supply and the one on the like the hard drive rack. Which, of course, the one on the power supply came with the power supply. The one on the hard drive rack came with the hard drive. The hot swappable hard drive rack. Okay. Got that there. Let's, put a dock down. So fans of my PC though are like, basically I have liquid cooling on my CPU, which is just a Corsair H100i liquid cooler, which I love. I you know, I would never go back from that. That has 2 fans on it. They're exhaust fans. And then I have 2 fans on the front blowing air in, and a fan on the back blowing air in, so that you create a positive pressure. DDR4, the last number, the 2400 and the 2800, are speeds. So if your chipset on your motherboard supports this higher speed, you will get faster memory access. It's basically what it is. Okay. Lighten that up a bit, and then I'm going to put one of these on here. You know what? Excuse me. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got ourselves something in these areas. As you can see, they're preparing for something. Looks like it's war, but it's not. It's just defenses. That's all. That's all that is. I think I also need another light out here. Yeah, there we go. Now when you're walking down here, that's what you see out there. Okay, this is kind of plain too. Kind of barren looking. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. No. We want... What do we want? What do we want? Something to put down. When do we want it? Now. Okay, so I'm gonna... like... of that. Then I'm gonna be a good house mover, and I'm gonna move that. What do I want? What do I want? Treasure chest. Treasure chest. Level of detail change. Dunk, dunk. Huh? What happens when I get even closer? No level of detail change. Okay, whatever. Don't bother me. What else can be here? I don't know. Does this even make sense? Actually looks good. Maybe it doesn't matter if it makes sense. See, I would go with the K. I think the K is going to be a better option. I think there's actually a website that'll tell you this too. i7 7700K versus i7. Unless there's an 8700K. There is an 8700K. I would say the 8700K would be a better choice, and it looks like it's $20 more. Hey, Dean. It would be the 8700K, no doubt. And then you could use DDR4 2666 instead of DDR4 2400. So you got faster RAM and everything. But of course, well, it's a different socket. It's the 1151-2 instead of the 1151, so you'd need a different motherboard too. But yeah, it looks like it would be quite the beast. It's also got 6 hyper-threading cores instead of 4, and 12 meg cache. So that's a huge thing right there. Oh, come on, game. Seriously, you want to float that in the air like that? This should be over here. Oh wow, I've gone over my 2 hours. Over my 2 hours. It's not like I've got a limit. No, there's no room for this over here. Oh well. Won't have it then. What I am gonna do though, okay, so Crossfire and SLI are terms that are used by AMD and NVIDIA for bridging video cards. So, Crossfire is AMD's term, and SLI is NVIDIA's terminology for this bridge. Generally, it's like my motherboard doesn't have Crossfire or anything like that. As far as I know, like it has a bridge between. It actually has a device that I bought that physically connects the 2 video cards on those external slots on the video cards. So you can run one two-way SLI. Like basically, you can run. You can actually. I can set up my machine so that it uses both video cards to render rendering as one. Yeah, an SLI bridge. Crossfire bridge is the same idea. Yeah, so if you're going to go with multiple video cards, then it's a thing. If you're not going with multiple video cards, it's not really something to worry about. Okay. Why do I feel as though I haven't made this cavernous enough. Cavernous? Yeah, so yeah. So no need for yeah, no need for any of that. You got yourself covered there. There we go. Now, that's what we see when we walk by here now. That is so much better. Okay. Now of course there's this. Where is the water? Where is the water? Okay, so there's the water. Oh, come on. Oh, I'd like to see what I'm doing, game. Hello! Thank you. Thank you for permission for seeing what I'm doing. You just can't tell when something goes in the water. How much do I know about monitors? I don't know a lot about monitors. Basically, when it comes to monitors, I'm brand oriented. I don't know if that's a good thing. I used to just swear by Samsung monitors. I've never had a problem with my Samsung monitors. I found that they were overpriced for monitors that had a VESA mount on the back. So I ended up foregoing my love of Samsung for some BenQ or Bank, whatever people want to call them, monitors, and I've been very happy with them. The two 27-inch ones are cheap $299 monitors, and the three gaming ones I have are probably, I don't know, $500 monitors, something like that. And it was great for, like, this setup is just wicked for race car games and stuff like that. It's just so much fun. But you know what? I think I am going to be leaving this here today. Awesome amount done. Awesome amount. I have to start going. Well, I'm almost ready to leave, but so an SSD. No, I don't think you should. I don't think that's the way you should do it. I think you should go with a 500 gig SSD or a 200 gig, 250 gig SSD, a smaller SSD for your operating system and your most used software, and then on a 2 terabyte spinning drive, disk drive, like, you know what I mean, used for your data and your, like, your Steam folder and all that stuff like that. Like I would put Planet Coaster on my primary drive, but I'd put a lot of my other Steam stuff, like, well, I guess you can't do that. But I went a little different. There was no such thing as a 1 terabyte SSD when I bought my machine, though I have one in there now. I wanted the 1 terabyte. But yeah, basically split your operating system and most used programs and your other stuff into SSD and spinning disk is the best bet. Solid state drives are way faster and your operating system will boot up quicker. You know, the machine out there, 15 seconds. 15 seconds to the point where I'm punching in my passwords. From a complete power down. From the beep of post, it takes 15 seconds. So, you know, with a spinning drive, that would take probably a minute. Boy, you know, saving 45 seconds. Okay, so we finished this up. We built this little cave here. We got all this done in here. There's, you know, I don't know if I'm going to add anything here. I might throw some flames in here for lighting. Something like that. But that's about it. Hey, Demancha. Your timing has been so awesome lately. I'm going to send you a message on Steam to wake you up and you don't miss the next stream. That's what's going to happen. So again, we just finished this up. Where's your hat? Oh no, did I forget my hat? Oh, I'm glad I could help, Sky. But you know, truly, if you're gonna do that, you know, I'm sure you know some people who have built their own computers. You know, talk with them, get their input. And may I suggest Corsair cases? You'd swear I work for Corsair, I don't. So we built this little area here to light up the thing. We also built this little area here for, like, you know, these pirates are planning something. And it's what we see here. And then that's what we've done today. So I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. This is done. This is done. It's all done. God, it might all be done. What do I do? Oh, it's not all done. Oh. Whew. I thought I was done. What would I have done if I was done? Okay, so the other thing that needs to be done is the lighting on this coaster. That's the thing that I need to do next. So I'm going to be leaving this stream here today. I'm going to be picking this up on Sunday evening. So Sunday, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, I will be back. I'm taking the weekend off, going to visit some relatives out of town, and I won't be streaming. Sorry to say. I guess I can live stream from my phone now. I can live stream just to say, hey everybody, I can't play Planet Coaster right now because I'm not anywhere near my computer. I can do that. I might do that. We'll see what happens. So next live stream is going to be the final touches on the park before we upload it to Steam. And after that, there's no turning back. There's no turning back. So I'm trying to make this all dramatic. Why am I making this so dramatic? There's no reason to be dramatic. I will pick this up next time. And until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time.